Hello everybody, my name is Captain Fructose and welcome to Space Engineers. Today we are doing another review and crash. This time it is of, basically, it's just called the Battle Cruiser. This was recommended to me by one of our lovely viewers, one of our subscribers here. And his name, it is on the Steam Workshop, his name is Foodoman. And he is the one that has put this awesome ship together. It's kind of confusing on the inside, but I get lost easy, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that I got confused. So this is the outside of it. It has plenty of turrets on it, as you can see. It's got a nice runway, plenty of windows. It looks like, let's see if we go down here, it's got more windows. Looks like it's a secondary bridge. If you look in here, that's all that's in there is another control station. So it looks like a secondary bridge. And there's more, like, these are the rocket turrets down here, so there's plenty of rocket turrets. These the machine gun turrets. And it really, I think, let me look here. So it's got some reverse thrusters, but as far as I know, I didn't see when I was looking over it any forward thrusters. Oh, but there are some. Okay. So I don't know what I was doing wrong. I was doing something wrong. I don't know. But anyways, let's go ahead and go inside the ship here for you so you can see all the cool stuff on the inside. This thing is awesome. I actually really like the way it was put together. So let's go inside and check out the interior. I like the green interior color. I don't know, personally, green's my favorite color, so I automatically like it. But you know, whatever. There, let's see. So if we go in here, we have a few cryopods. Back in here, and the ship is actually symmetrical, so it's got the same thing on both sides, which I really like, because the ones that are not symmetrical make it even more confusing for me. So let's actually go on up here, open that up. So what we've got in here is like a secondary control bridge. The primary one is in another part of the ship, so there's actually a couple of them. As you can see, we've got these screens with all the information for the ship. So like the port hangar, starboard hangar, hangar control, gunnery forward, environmental controls, all that fun stuff. So you've got literally like all the stuff you could need to see what's going on with the ship. So if we open this door, what we also have is these are the controls for these Gatling turrets that are on the outside that you saw. So you can control them from in here, so the crew can defend the battle carrier when it is in battle, which is freaking cool. And then if we go through here, maybe, there we go, open sesame. This is just kind of a forward viewing port. There's some rocket turrets on the front of the ship. You can kind of look out the front and see what's going on, if you wanted to, I guess. And my jetpack just popped on for some reason. So, that's all that's up here. Now what we have here is a large control area, or control thing. This controls the lights, you can see the missiles, how many missiles we got, and stuff like that. And also, so if we hop in here, we can control, well, obviously we can control everything from here. So we can turn on, let me turn on actually front hangar door lights, top block on. And let's see here, jump drives, not trap, runway lights, we'll turn those on. Let's see, what else do we have here that I need to turn on? Projector, what's the projector? Total block on. Oh yes, that I will show you in a minute. Battle carrier, obviously that's on, batteries are on. Okay, so now, as you can see, there are lights on the runway that are flashing, which is freaking awesome. And they go past that door, so let me actually go ahead and open that door while we're at it here, as it goes all the way down the landing deck. Whoops, wrong button. There we go. So you can see it goes clear down the landing deck, or the landing runway, whatever you want to call it. So let's go ahead and move on. That's just this upper area here. So, oh yeah, and then we can go through here. Open sesame. This takes us to another part of the ship. We'll just run up here really quick. Open sesame. Open sesame. This is the main control area. Control center for the ship. So you can hop in there to control it, and you've got literally everything. here. Jump drives, batteries, power, assembler, refineries, and you come over here. We've got the projector, airtight hangar doors, construction, metal grid, blah, 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 blah. Silicon, the amount of building materials we have. Like, this is a huge control center, and I love the way this is set up. It looks so cool. Plus, this is where you get into control the ship, as you can see here. And then we can just like... It's pretty sweet. Was that one depressurizing? Yep. It's going to depressurize, and then, of course, we've got the interior turret. This takes us right out into the hangar bay, so we'll actually go through this really quick. So we've got welders on either side to repair the ships that need repairing after battle, since this is a battle carrier after all. We do have some viewing seats, not control seats, sorry. Some viewing seats in here for people that are watching their ships get repaired. And here's that control center that we were just in. There are 2 side bay doors as well. Let's go back, zoom out here so you can get a better view. There's some connecting ports up on front. So that's what it looks like in the dark, which is pretty sweet, especially with those landing lights. So if you miss that, you are blind, dude. And that's pretty sweet. This is the forward viewing deck that we were looking at, and of course, the turrets with the controls. So, yeah, that's the outside view of that. So let's go back in. There's a whole nother area underneath the flight deck. And then this takes us to the lower decks. Whee! So these are lower decks. This actually doesn't go anywhere. It just goes up to here. And then if you look up, there's just a conveyor tube there. So I'm not sure if that's designed for something in the future. The ship may still be under construction. But as it is right now, it's pretty sweet. And I like the use of these walkways he's put down here. They should put in some corner walkways, though. That would make things look a lot nicer. Especially for how small these hallways are, it makes it look really cool. So here's the engine area, engine room. Some oxygen tanks, programmable blocks and stuff, and it's all just... the way he's arranged it looks really good. Some more cryopods down here. I love the way it looks, honestly. The ship has had a lot of thought go into it, and it is awesome. Much better than anything I have done up to this point, so I can't say too much, but I will review it for reviewing's sake. So these go down. Let's go down the pipe here, and then we have another airlock down here. So that's what's down here, just an airlock out the bottom of the ship. So let's go back up, there we go. Turn the jetpack off. Oh, hello. Perfect, okay. We'll keep continuing our journey up to the front of the ship. That's under the runway. Continue long corridor. You know, the green, this actually kind of reminds me of a Klingon ship from Star Trek. Sorry if you're not a Star Trek fan, but that's what it reminds me of, so. Alright. So, what we've got here is those forward windows that we were looking at earlier. He's got 2 sets of them, so which makes it good, because that way if the outside ones get blown up, at least there's still some inside ones to keep the oxygen in the ship. And that's basically the ship, guys. So, you know what that means. Now that we are done reviewing the ship, it is time to crash it and see how well it does crashing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have approximately 9,000 meters left before destruction. It has been an honor serving with you. Good luck in the afterlife, if there is one. We are almost to the ground, and we're going to hit hard. We are almost to 400 meters per second. Here we go, guys. Hold on! This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Oh, crap. Oh, here it is! Here it is! Here it is! Oh, right on the base. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Oh, bad. Did we bounce? Oh, we bounced. Yep, we bounced. Oh, dear. Oh, you know what? I think we've lost our gyroscopes. Yep, we bounced. We're flipping. And back down we go. I can't believe we bounced. Holy crap. Oh, fetch. What is happening? I feel like we've glitched. Whoa! Okay. Apparently the ship has stopped moving. Not as much damage as I assumed there was going to be. Actually, I might need to turn my jet back on here so I can get out. Well, let's see what kind of damage. Oh, hello. Alright, well, there's some damage right here from something. Oh my gosh. Well, let's leave that on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have crashed hard. Well, let's see how the ship is looking at this moment. This point. We did hit the ground very, very hard. We also hit the base, I believe. We will have to check that out and see. The entire bottom of the ship appears to be completely eradicated almost. A lot of it is gone. The interior part up here seems mostly intact. That whole bottom part is completely gone. I mean, for the most part, ooh, the front's gone too. Nose is completely gone from our ship. But I mean, for the most part, hitting at 400 meters a second and bouncing? This actually did better than I thought. This has actually done the best of any of the ships. I mean, it's still running. So it's done better as far as the crashing part than any of the other ships I've tested have done so far. So I'm actually very impressed. And it's still running, which I believe they have battery backups in here, which is probably a really, really smart idea. But I mean, it's still freaking running. I think we have some reactors leaking down here, though. So, Mr. Foodman, you did a good job on this ship. I commend you. This thing did a lot better than I was expecting it to. So, props, man. Holy crap. That is freaking awesome. Left a pretty good size. Oops, hello tree. Crater, it looks like, too. That looks like that is it for this episode, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you have any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you have any ships you'd like me to try, leave them in the comments. That's actually what Foodman did. And so I decided to test it. So that's what we did. I tested it for him because he asked me to. So if you have any ships you would like me to review, please leave a comment. Let me know where it is. Give me a link if it's in the Steam store, or a link. Just give me a link to the ship so I can actually find it. But yeah, I mean, I'll be more than happy to review it for you if you want to see it. So thanks to Foodman for this one, for this suggestion, and good job on your ship, man. This thing did really well. So I would give this one at least 4 out of 5 stars for crashing. Well, I don't think any ship would ever get 5 stars, but this one, I mean, especially since it's still functional, would get 4 out of 5 stars. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful adventure. And I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.